All right. Yeah. So my name's Keith.
And I'm Chris.
And we are the Average Bros. We're a couple of Southern Californian brothers. I mean, he's been my brother my whole life, right? He's 7 years older than me. Born and raised in Northern LA. Yeah, man. Just super excited to just get on the amazing race with you guys.
I can't wait. Like you said, I'm 7 years older. It's been awesome growing up out here in Southern California. I'm a father of one. My wife and I have been married 13 years. My dad and I, we run a family plumbing business out here that he's run, your entire life.
25, 30 years. I mean, yeah. Mario Bros over here, just plumbing away down here in Southern California. Like we said, I'm Keith. I've been married for about 5 years. I'm a father of two. Got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Just two little dudes running around. I got a college degree up in Utah. I got a degree in geography, which is pretty rad. Was thinking I was going to do some city planning and decided to put all of that on pause to follow my high school career choice of managing restaurants. I help manage burger restaurants up in Utah for a popular West Coast burger company, which is pretty awesome. I get to travel all over the place and just grow and help younger kids grow as they're learning and making the best burger that we've got out here. It's pretty awesome. I like a much more fast-paced environment. Wanted to be able to be on my feet and be running around all the time while I was at work rather than just parked at a desk. I mean, we do that plenty as brothers anyway. I mean, one of our biggest pastimes together is video games. I mean, I'm sure you can see stuff in the background. That's what we've kind of been raised on or just kind of lived together with, right? I mean, that's...
Aside from family, it's one of the things we probably live for.
Yeah, I mean, you hate to say that, but it's true. Like with me living in Utah now and him being down here in LA, it's the way that we can communicate and just spend time together while being so far apart. We're totally those nerds with the headsets on, talking to each other, yelling and screaming at the computers as we're just playing and just
slaying monsters.
Yeah.
Saving the universe.
Exactly. Saving the universe.
Virtually.
One day at a time, right? So yeah, it's pretty great. We play video games together, see a lot of movies whenever we can. Obviously the distance makes it a little tough, but I mean, other than those two hobbies, we're pretty different people. Like I'm the yin, he's the yang, and we kind of work well together that way. But we're two very, very different people, as we've realized as we're looking at applying to come race with you guys.
The thing I love about Keith, he's super passionate and gets very excited about anything that he's doing. So much so that it can also be a vice for him, where he can push too hard and gets himself.
Just gotta win. You just gotta win.
He's gotta win, and that's the thing that we think that will help us super. Being on the Amazing Race.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta win. I try real hard to make sure that I'm the guy that's in the lead. You know, want to be that most winning pair to go through the Amazing Race. But this guy's
I want it just as much.
He wants it. He's just got that calming presence. You know, he's been a dad for a long time and just brings that fatherly calm to kind of help bring me back to earth and realize, hey, like. It doesn't need to be going 1,000 miles an hour. You're going to miss something. You're going to read a clue wrong. You're going to take a wrong turn, take the wrong directions, and you're just going to do it wrong. He's much better at being able to just methodically think through step by step and making sure that we're going to be taking the right steps. I mean, his whole job, rather than what you think, being with the plunger all day long, just unclogging toilets, is problem solving. Like that's what he does.
You know what? And I think us growing up with video games, I think that's helped us just as much as well.
Absolutely.
Constantly trying to figure out and solve problems, whether it be through raid bosses or trying to figure out how to get from one level to the next, right?
Contrary to what our wives may think, not a waste of time.
We've just been prepping for the Amazing Race, is what we're going to tell them if we get on the show.
Oh, not if. We will. Absolutely.
When we get on the show, that's what all this game preparation has been for. All the problem solving in video games, as well as, like my job, constantly having to my dad and I always say that we're having to reinvent the wheel trying to figure out how to get things fixed, because no job is the same as the last one was. That's where we think that we will be able just to destroy is in the problem solving.
That's where we're going to excel. I mean, we definitely, in my end at least, that's what's going to hold me back at the same time, right? Like, we're good problem solvers, but I get a little too excited. I get a little too anxious and just want to go a million miles an hour. My degree with geography has helped me to be able to know directions and just get around a little better. I served a mission in Argentina. I got to travel a little bit there, 600 some odd mile circumference while I was down there. Learned Spanish in the couple of years that I was there, and so like I'm pretty good with traveling and being able to know directions and where I'm going, which is pretty awesome. This poor guy can't find his way out of a paper bag, which is unfortunate, but that calming presence is what's going to be able to let me do that. I mean,
good with people,
great with people,
bad with directions.
A little more confrontational with people, but I can help us get around, help us hopefully be able to make that loop around the world and be able to complete each one of those challenges as we're going. I feel like we said at the beginning, he's the yin to my yang. Together, we're going to be the winningest team that you guys are ever going to have on the Amazing Race. Winningest, man. We're going to bring home each one of those first place challenges all the way through. We're going to be that first team to arrive to the mat. High five Phil on every single one. Get those awards at the end of each one, and then take home the $1 million at the end. And then hug. Oh, a little brotherly love. Shoot, we'll hug you guys too. But yeah, man, super excited to get out there on the race around the world, get to all 6 of those continents that I know you guys shove us into. Let us be able to just run around and get our hands dirty in all these different countries.
And faces.
Shoot, see the faces, meet the people.
Yeah.
Shave our heads. Already there.
Already done.
Yeah. That brotherly haircut. Yeah, man.
That's it. Can't wait to see you.
Amazing Race 2017. See you there, guys.